as I invent the recipes, and I'll always post them at the end of the episode. Now let's go make some trouble. And it's day 24 of the quarantine, and I'm losing my mind slowly. Oh hey! Welcome back! Thanks for tuning in to another episode of House Cook. Here I am, in my house, cooking and listening to house music. Anyway, let me just tell you what I have been cooking today. Here we have some wedged onion, some garlic, some grated turmeric and ginger, and as you can see, healthy portions. Everybody in the sauna! In you go! Time to get all steamed up. I put it on to medium heat and I let it get hot for about 2 minutes. I don't really know, I'm just a house cook. I am currently out of mustard seeds, but my go-to whenever I'm making any type of ad hoc curry, looked it up, AD space HOC, is a Latin phrase, non-generalizable and not intended to be able to be adapted to other purposes, compared with priori. Of course, I use priori all the time in my own ways. Okay. But my go-to priori curry is mustard seeds in the pan. Dry toast them till you can start to hear them pop, 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 pop. Once they're popping, add onion, add garlic, add ginger, and add turmeric to your mustard seeds. I just don't have mustard seeds in there today because I ran out. This is looking good. I'm gonna let this operate for a little bit over there. And I'm gonna add some celery. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the veggie stock. I took my full bag of veggie stock, transferred it into the pot. Now I'm just gonna fill that pot with water. I'm gonna boil it for about 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna put it on simmer for half an hour. It's just, what's wrong with my brain? Okay, I'm gonna bring it to a boil because I, for some reason, put it on 4. I'm making a huge batch of, I don't really know what it's gonna be yet. I've made some brown rice in the Instapot. I can tell you what I put in there. I put 1 cup of brown rice, my home veggie stock. That's why I'm making a new batch because I just ran out today. I also used that beetroot water from the other night. So I put 1 cup beetroot water, 1 cup veggie stock. I threw in about a tablespoon of smoked paprika and half a tablespoon of cumin, and I put in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Once it's done, I'm gonna also add some lime juice. Shocker, lime juice. This is looking very golden on account of the turmeric. Lovely. Generally cook at medium heat. Right in the center. Next, some of the leftover veggies that I have in the fridge that are... Look at this! Lo and behold, within the crevasse of the pepper, I discovered a little baby turmeric. Oh. Chopping up the red peppers. Today's episode of House Cook is brought to you by the letter E. I'll probably put them in now. In you go. Again, please know that I am not by any means like any kind of professional cook. I really just love the idea of coming together in community and sharing food. That's kind of where my heart lies. Also, in here, well, we've got a nice little root vegetable medley. Got some carrots, got some beetroot, and some sweet potato. Okay, see where we're at with this. Whip that off, God. I've learned some. Oh, it's hot. It's burning the inside of my mouth. Go gadget saliva. I'm gonna do up the greens that are gonna cook a little bit faster in their own separate pan. I'm doing a big batch because I'm actually walking some of this food over to a friend. I'm gonna do some delicious asparagus. Thank you, Isleville Warehouse Market. I'm also gonna do some collard greens. Collard greens! Just going a little bit crazy in the house. Oh, good. This is ready. Put it on simmer. Put the lid on. Let it do its magic for half an hour. Check the time. Truthfully, I never check the time. I let it go, and when I can smell it in my entire house, I take it off the simmer. But if you like to be by the book kind of person, I guess I'll have to write a book so you can buy it. In you go, collard greens. And it's never a party until Kale shows up. Hey guys, it's me, Kale. Sorry I'm late. I was just busy curling. Okay, remember we were talking last time about when you can smell things, it's ready? Another thing to know is that when you can smell burning, it means that it's burning. This could be good now. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm adding the carrots, beetroot, and sweet potato to the celery medley. I only lost 2 things. One of them was this carrot. Don't eat it. Stock bag. Okay. Oh, it'll get burned off. It's fine. Cool. This is looking really nice now. Oh, eat the rainbow and you'll probably live. 10 points if you get that reference. Putting things from the floor in my stock bag. Don't tell anyone. Turn the oven off. This is gonna be really hot. This here. Fudgicles. That went way more places than I anticipated it going. What am I gonna put in my sauce? I've got it. Got the idea. The idea has cooked up. But guess what we're gonna do now? This is the fun part because we're gonna make it up as we go. Yeah, that looks like the right amount of cream. I'm gonna estimate that this is probably about 3/4 of 1 cup of coconut cream. I'd also like to acknowledge that I wiped up the water like 3 minutes later because that's how this ADD brain works. Lime. The juice of an entire lime. Don't cry for me, Limatina, Argent Lima. Don't cry for me, I'm a moron. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer that when I make these videos, I can't actually listen to my house music. I was trying to think of a way around that, maybe wear my Bluetooth earbuds, but that just seems impersonal, and also then I couldn't hear myself talking to you and I might be shouting aggressively, because I don't shout aggressively on the regular. Okay, I'm gonna put this lime juice of 1 full lime into the 3/4 cups of coconut cream. Next, a little bit, I'm gonna say 1 teaspoon of spicy oil.
A tablespoon of apple cider vinegar.
I'm doing it! Might be aggressive, I don't know. I'm gonna put the lid on, I'm gonna shake it up. So this already has a considerable amount of turmeric in it, okay? That's why I'm gonna add this and hope that it curries up. And to help it get there, I'm gonna put in some of my favorite curry spices. I'm gonna put in a teaspoon's worth of coriander, half a teaspoon's worth of cumin, the tiny, like 1/8 of a teaspoon of clove. Clove is very powerful, you don't need a lot. I like heat, I'm gonna put in maybe 1/4 a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, just to send us home happy, and some sea salt. We've got some spices in there. We've got some veggies in there. It's time to add, this smells delicious, it's going into, in you go, the very improvised curry dish. It's smelling very tropical. The coconut and the lime specifically are pulling out the coriander. I'm thinking it's time to amalgamate. Okay guys, this is essentially what we're dealing with here, okay? You guys can do this. You can make healthy stuff like this. Rice is looking really nice in there, but if you don't have an Instapot and you still want to make brown rice, 2 cups of veggie stock to 1 cup of drained brown rice. I usually put in a little bit of salt for flavor into the hot water and some either olive oil or coconut oil. Bring it to a boil. Once it's boiled, cover it, simmer it, and let it be for about 50 minutes. At that time, take it off of the heat and let it sit for 10 minutes, okay? Don't open it, just let it sit. After those 10 minutes, take the lid off, fluff it with a fork or even 2 forks, and put lime juice all over it. Oh, that's nice. Needs lime juice though. You can also put cayenne into it at that time if you like. Okay, so brown rice, there you go. Brown rice. A pinch of salt in the rice. Black pepper. Ooh, cayenne. Like 1/4 of a teaspoon. I'm gonna do half a cup. And I'm using my cup and I'm packing it down and I'm making a base layer. Those of you who are gluten-free, brown rice can serve as a really good base for a quiche. A vegan gluten-free quiche. Let's make that together sometime. It's pretty easy to do if you have a blender. Let's put some of this in here. Thanks very much for joining me again. It's such a pleasure to be in your company, and I hope everyone's doing really well. Do we have anything else to add on this episode? If I stay here, I'm just going to keep eating rice. Peace out! See you later. House cook.